Fed is being too aggressive, and what do you think they should be doing?
Well, I think they're being too aggressive, but not in their interest rate increases. They're being too aggressive in their QE socialism practice. You know, the Fed is forcing socialism on what is supposed to be a capitalistic environment and society. But nobody wants to discuss that, especially in this neighborhood. Okay? The Fed and their rampant QE and their rampant asset purchase programs are socialist, period. Okay? They're trying to make a community sharing of losses. But when things are going well, when markets are shooting up, nobody's socializing these massive capital gains. They belong to a very small portion, the oligarchy, which is cool. But if you're going to take your gains on your own, you got to take your losses on your own as well. Right now, they're capitalizing profits, they're socializing losses. So the Fed is much too aggressive in terms of forced centralized socialization, in my opinion. Now, once it comes to rate increases, they're not aggressive enough. You know, they should have done this a long time ago. Not necessarily raising rates higher, but raising rates earlier. By dropping rates and buying assets to bail out profligate and insolvent entities, they're creating bubbles, right? To mitigate these bubbles, they're now raising rates and trying to absorb the money supply. They're creating crashes, right? You can even this big boom bust cycle out and make it more natural simply by stop messing with it. You know, the banks that are failing because rates are going up are failing the banks that are failing when rates are going up are not failing because rates are going up. They're failing because they have trash on their balance sheet. Okay? I'm a full-grown man. I should be able to support my family when rates go up. Okay? Now, I might do better when rates go down if I'm an investor that deals in capital gains. Okay? But just because rates went up doesn't mean I should say I can't feed my family. I need a bailout. Same goes for entities. Okay, now we all have, bad days. We all fall on hard times, me especially. Okay, but if it happens to everybody, every time, that's not hard times, right? That's reliance upon a socialist system for socializing losses. These losses come from profligate behavior. Profligate means you're spending haphazardly. You're being irresponsible. How many times do we have to have the Great Depression happen, the Great Financial Crash happen, and whatever you're going to call this 2023 thing happen before you catch the hit? So let banks go bust, ring fence a certain amount of deposits for the working middle class, and those who took profligate risks and should know better need to take the losses that come with it, because you don't socialize their profits. When people hit it out of the ballpark with biotechnology companies, I don't see taxpayers participating in it. Nobody ever knocks at my door saying, listen, NVIDIA and Intel did very well this year, Reggie. Here's your, taxpayer dividend check. No. Okay, but when the financial system gets in trouble, they go and ding the entire taxpaying base. Not only are you taking money from taxpayers, you're teaching risk takers how to be imprudent. And every time they get in trouble, you're saving them. Now, a lot of people say, well, the bank went bust, they wiped out the shareholders, they wiped out the bondholders. Yes, but if you save the depositors, right, really haphazardly, you're teaching them not to vet any bank before they put their money in it. So the 80-year-old grandma, retired school teacher, I can understand she shouldn't be doing that because she may not know how to. I know some school teachers who are very good at it. But pension funds, hedge funds, private equity funds, family offices, you should know how to vet a bank. If you don't, come talk to me, right? Pay me, and I will give you that advice to show you how to vet a bank. I've taught it for free. I'll do it for a price. It doesn't matter. Bailing them out simply makes a weaker society, and it makes a much weaker financial system. Because now you don't have to be good. What good is a stock picker if the government simply supports all prices, all stock prices? It's my opinion. But most of my opinions are grounded in empirical fact, because I'm always right. Okay, we all know better than that, but it sounds good, right? We all know better than that. I'm not always right.
You're right a lot. Track record will show otherwise.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm right more often than I'm wrong. That's what counts.
Right?
Yeah.